Hi Aries, welcome back to the Warrior's Journey Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the weekend of February 25th to the 27th in love and romance. Spirit guides, can we please get a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for this weekend, February 25th to the 27th? What do they need to know in love and romance? Thank you so much. So something ended. Something ended. You were closed off. Now you're detaching from this. Sleepless nights. There's a long, painful ending with the Ten of Swords. There's only up to go from there. And since this is over, it's saying that you're kind of retreating and closed off right now. This is underneath, but here we go. Knight of Wands. Again with this Nine of Swords. Knight of Wands, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, that you're dealing with. And then there's Five of Wands here. It looks like there's somebody who you're dealing with that's very passionate type, very inspiring, exciting to be around. And clarifying this as the Five of Wands, it shows that maybe they have jealous tendencies or there's competing interests where they might be a little bit competitive or a little bit too friendly with other people, and it creates jealousy and competition. And the Five of Wands, you know, if it's inner conflict, it can speak to lack of confidence, insecurity, and if it's outer conflict, it's just pettiness and fighting with other people, jealousies, things like that. All right, so we got the Three of Wands is waiting for your ships to come in, maybe more than one person, and it might be a secret with the Moon card. It looks like putting energy into something to try to see, you know, if you can start up some old romances or start something new up. I don't know, but there's more than one opportunity with the Three of Wands. And the Moon card shows maybe a period of isolation, loneliness. That's why you're trying to put yourself out there, or it can also speak to secrets and partial illumination. Timing wise, it might be relevant because it's a new moon on the 2nd of March, Pisces new moon. So we got the Four of Wands, the stability, solid foundation, happy home, and there's the wifey, the mom, Queen of Pentacles. So maybe if this isn't you, retreating to your mother's home or finding stability and security and support there. If not, it could speak to reunions, rites of passage, graduations, weddings, things like that. And there's a Queen of Pentacles. It might be Capricorn that's relevant, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But that's really wifey or mom energy with the Queen of Pentacles. So now we see something sneaky going on. Seven of Swords is look, this is Hierophant. This is traditional energy. It's long-standing institutions. It comes up for marriage, commitment, fear of commitment. Fear of commitment. So what are you doing that's sneaky? You got Seven of Swords and Nine of Pentacles. Is being sneaky and enjoying being single, I feel like. Because Nine of Pentacles is the card of the independent lady. And Seven of Swords is a card of sneakiness. It could be a card of theft, skimming from the till, looking into other people's information that you shouldn't be looking into. Or just generally some underhanded behavior. Now, it can be that when you start fresh after Six of Swords and you go somewhere new, that you're trying to trial and error, try things, futile attempts to get things going. But really, it feels like being sneaky in some way because you enjoy being single. And then this commitment card and the fear of this. Fear of commitment. What else is there, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What else is there for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 25th to the 27th, please, in love and romance? What does Aries need to know? There's union. Ooh, King of Cups. Union and being in love. There's love and union. The King of Cups is the king of love. Look, getting what you want. Might be shocking as well. Getting what you want. Let's see what's going on here. Getting what you want. All right. This is Amira's love oracle. So can we please get, spirit guides, can we please get a reading here? Some messages for Aries. What does Aries need to know, please? For February 25th to the 27th in love and romance. What does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know in love and romance for February 25th to the 27th? What does Aries need to know? Thank you so much. Soulmate. This is a soulmate connection. Beauty queen. Lovely. Anything else? Any other messages? So looking good, feeling good. Ooh, Ice King that you're dealing with. Ice King. Maybe it's somebody older or somebody professional, doctor, lawyer, that type of thing. Somebody who works in communications. This is like the King of Swords energy. Fair, honorable, maybe even a single parent, divorcee energy. On the bottom, long distance. Let's try another love deck. This is Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. Romance Angels, can we please get a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the weekend, February 25th to the 27th in love and romance? What does Aries need to know, please? What does Aries need to know for February 25th to the 27th? Religious factors, spiritual differences, cultural differences. Make the effort. Your love life's influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. It's saying it's trapping you as well. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So it's saying that even if you have cultural or religious differences, that their spirituality or the way they see life or how they are morally, it might be in keeping with your beliefs. It's just not, belonging to that certain faith, whatever you are. So I could speak to cultural differences as well. This is your soulmate connection, Beauty Queen and the Ice King, long distance. Let's see if there's any other messages. Any other messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 25th to the 27th? It's saying make the effort, Aries. Make the effort. Go for it. And also there is a slight energy of like the Beauty Queen energy, where that in conjunction with Seven of Swords and the Fear, the independent lady, is enjoying where you are in life right now, where you like having options, you like people trying to get your affection, you like still having things open. There's a fear of commitment. And that's because with the Beauty Queen card, it shows that you have options. So you're not just quick to jump into something. Having said that, even in spite of your cultural differences, religious differences, it's saying make the effort. It's worth it because it's a soulmate connection. I think you would probably already know that. So let's see. Any other messages, please, for Aries? Any other messages for Aries for February 25th to the 27th? There it is. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. And playfulness. Too serious, apparently. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So needing to heal family issues and playfulness. Maybe it's saying you can recapture the romance, and also, why you're so closed off with this Four of Swords and Four of Pentacles energy. Now, I'm going to say the Four of Pentacles does have a greedy miserliness to that energy of Four of Pentacles. First of all, he doesn't trust people. You see how he's away from the city, antisocial? This is a card, even with the body language of being closed off, unreceptive. Now, because of that greedy, miserly, Midasy kind of energy of this Four of Pentacles, in love and romance, it translates to, even if you're in a relationship, still keeping your options open, because that's that greedy aspect of it. Now, it's saying that there's some kind of ending, a painful ending, some chapter of your life that's closed, that was hard for you. And saying healing needs to be done. And I'm not saying that necessarily is romantic. It's saying family issues. So Four of Pentacles, maybe you don't want to open up. You don't want to be vulnerable. You don't trust people. But it's saying make the effort with this person and try to, not be so serious and tap more into that playful energy to enjoy. And you will. Looks like, look at this, Ice King and the Beauty Queen. All right, so let me see, what else can I do? I think I'm going to do one of these, the Wild Kuan Yin. Spirit guides, can we please get a message for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for February 25th to the 27th in love and romance? What does Aries need to know, please? For February 25th to the 27th. Thank you so much. What does Aries... There we go. Ooh. Uniquely you. The more we are willing to become authentic rather than conventional, the more we will need to eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. So, eschew conditioning in favor of aliveness. Be willing to run the risk of being authentic so that you can live from your heart and experience real joy. About authenticity rather than being conventional. So getting real with this person, opening up, healing family issues. All right, I'm going to pull one Gateway Oracle card by Denise Lynn. Let's see what we get. Last card of the day, Spirit Guides. Ooh. Okay, we've got Dwelling in Truth. I stand in the light of truth. And listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. Soaring into joy, childlike wonder fills my life. I'm going to read the small little paragraph at the front of these cards. You can Google this deck and find all of these cards online. I'm going to just read the front paragraph. Dwelling in truth. It says, I stand in the light of truth. The soul loves the truth. This is again speaking to authenticity, right? Be honest with yourself and listen to your inner guidance. Follow it by speaking your truth. To thine own self be true. You radiate the energy of truth to others so that they can find their truth. You're already uniquely you. It's not saying you're being a phony or a fake. It's saying if you're feeling fear, if you're being persecuted, if you feel in some way that you're being attacked or that you're insecure about being you, doing you, it says you are uniquely you. Authentic rather than conventional. Not being conditioned and instead being in favor of being alive. Then you can experience real joy. Dwelling in truth. You stand in the light of truth. Beautiful energy. Listening with your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. It's kind of like spirit guides talking to you and listening to your own intuition and to your heart. Not just intuition, but to your heart. Okay, so listening with your heart. It says, I trust the messages I receive from my heart. The heart knows what the mind cannot uncover. Trust the messages you receive from your heart. Angels and guides are communicating with you. In sweet, soft stillness, listen to their gentle whispers. All right, Aries, that's your reading for the weekend of 25th to the 27th. I'll be back with your weeklies for March after I'm done these. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye for now.